right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and it has been an incredibly busy day. We here in the shop, look at this. This is a novel of wines that I'm trying to get done reviewed here on our video and get out to you, our wine drinking people, so you know about all the great wines in this market available to you. And Florida is one of the greatest markets in the United States of America. We're number 2 in imports and number 2 for domestic wines, which pretty much means California, Washington in the United States. So we get a big allocation of all these hard to find wines. And one of our top California wineries from the South, from Paso Robles, over the last decade or more has been Justin Vineyards. And Justin has recently sold to the people that own Fiji Water. So you can bet they're going to be changing a few things like the label. Their Cabernet. This is their new Paso Robles Cabernet, which for so long it had that little picture of the house with a purple thing. So I guess they thought that was too feminine. Decided to change it to something a little more masculine with a little black silkscreen bottle, which does look sleek. Hopefully the wine hasn't changed too much, which it hasn't. I've tasted all these wines. And, you know, the Sauvignon Blanc from them is where we started out on this tasting. And they do make decent Sauvignon Blanc. I would say it's not my favorite wine from Justin, just like the Chardonnay isn't. But this wine's got some nice ripe melon and fig fruit on the nose, hints of fresh baled hay, a little minerality there. A ripe and fruity style. It's warm down there in Paso Robles with a short but pleasant finish. A good little wine at $19.50. And one of the newest acquisitions from the folks at Allo and Justin is Landmark Winery. And we had a little few Landmark wines along with the Justin stuff. The 2010 Chardonnay Overlook. This used to be a blend of several different appellations. I believe it's exclusively Sonoma now. And it's 18 different vineyard sites. So Grey Stotch is still making the wines here. Nice ripe tropical fruit here on the nose. Some vanilla bean creme brulee, a little white peach and tropical fruit. Rich and creamy on the tongue. Hints of banana and a little vanilla spice there. Nice freshness on the finish here. A really good little bottle of Chardonnay. Still very reasonably priced at $24.75. And then the Grand Detour Pinot. All these wines had names of folks from John Deere that owned them. Before that, the Calhoun family. And I guess it doesn't mean as much now, but you know, these guys are established. They make great Chardonnays and Pinot. And this is a blend of 5 different vineyards to the Sonoma Coast appellation. Good amount of brown spice and fresh forest floral-like notes to the raspberry and strawberry fruit on the nose. Nice complexity, some dried floral and minty notes there. And bright and fresh on the tongue with some zesty spice, but a lot of ripe berry fruit also. It's pretty floral notes there as well. Excellent juice at $42.75. The Justin Cab Paso Robles in the new stylish bottle, 100% Cabernet and 100% American Oak. Still to this day, notes of milk chocolate, sweet dill, and coconut spice from that American Oak to the currant and red plumberry fruit. Very soft and drinkable style of Cabernet, which is what you get from wines from Paso Robles. And a nice amount of currant berry fruit, a little nice touch of oak spice and milk chocolate on the finish. Very fresh. Very good bottle of Cabernet, the 2010 Paso Robles from Justin. And then the Justification. One of the iconic wines of Paso Robles, that and the Isosceles, 2 very different blends. The Justification, 67% Cabernet Franc and 33% Merlot. A good amount of cigar box spice and fresh plowed earth on the nose to that dark cherry and currant berry fruits. Some violet-like floral aromas there too. Smooth and elegantly fashioned on the palate. A good amount of terroir showing through, that violent floral note as well. And oak spice, a long and elegant finish. Excellent bottle of wine for $48. The 2009 Justification. And then the Isosceles, which this is a blend of mostly Cabernet. The Cabernet's gone way up in this wine over the last couple of years. 94%, 3% Cab Franc, and 4% or 3% Merlot. For those of you that are adding that up, that does equal 100. Good amount of red cherry and currant berry fruit with notes of dark chocolate and toasty oak spice. Very forward and enticing bouquet, rich and juicy on the tongue with a good amount of ripe tannins, dark chocolate, and a nice balance and complexity here, even though this wine is quite big here. A little dry and tannic on the finish. Needs a little time, but most excellent juice as always. That's what we had to drink from Justin Vineyards. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.